Just beyond that is the city park. It appears to be a river at this point, and you can see the water is just moving at a good clip. Many businesses across the county are without power as a result of these floodwaters, and you can see the parking garage at this upscale hotel submerged. This is a really challenging moment for Midland.
It's devastating. It's very sad.
Chapter 7, overhead catastrophic floodwaters in Midland County. The scope of the disaster is hard to take in.
Experts are describing this as a 500-year event. It's going to have a major impact on this community and on our state.
The governor traveled to Midland County today and declared a state of emergency as 10,000 residents are forced to evacuate, some staying at schools converted to shelters. The raging waters swallowed homes and businesses, washed out entire roadways, and overwhelmed utilities. Onlookers are in shock.
I'm a surfer, so 38 feet of water moving is dangerous. And so when people's houses and lives are at stake, it's just crazy to think about. Nothing that you can imagine without seeing it in person.
The cause of the widespread flooding, officials say structural dam failures. The Edenville and Sanford dams breached, which resulted in 375,000 gallons per second to gush into the Tittabawassee River. Wednesday afternoon, officials report some good news, tweeting the river has finally crested at 35.5 feet above flood stage. But residents are still not able to return home.
Just can't get any worse, it seems like. But at least we're safe, so happy for that.
And you can see a boat being launched right now into this waterway here. We're not sure if there are first responders or who they are, but as you can see, they are going out right now. You know, thousands of people evacuated as Midland County families are still under siege by this coronavirus pandemic. Residents here now face a new challenge. Much more to come tonight at 10 and 11 o'clock here from Midland County. I'm reporting live from Midland. I'm Rudy Harper, 7 Action News.
Just devastating images. Rudy, thank you for the live report there.
Yeah, even researched in the massive floodwaters from the Tittabawassee River.
The devastation hitting families hard. 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell is at...
Sitting on a raft that normally would be floating in Wixom Lake. Take a look at what is left of this lake. It is gone. I have always wondered what it would look like if the water were taken out of a lake, and now we know, and it is horrible to see because this is not just a lake. It is a place where many people look forward to making memories, where they have worked their lives to have retirement homes. You can see in the distance the dam that failed, and one person who lives on this lake described just how fast the lake emptied.
It's like flushing a toilet. Absolutely. You could sit there and you could just watch the water go and watch everything just, it was just like a parade of everything. We had some chairs that matched that patio table there, and we just watched them one by one go over the dike.
Not only did the lake empty when the dam failed, but before the dam failed, there was so much rain that the water flooded homes on this lake. The person who owns this property says it went 4 feet high inside his house. So not only are they dealing with the loss of a lake, but damage inside their homes. Plus, many are worried about the people downstream of this area. Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
Thanks so much, Kim. Of this flood, the Tittabawassee River cresting just a short time ago.
Chief Meteorologist Dave Rexroth joins us now with more on when these waters could start to recede. Dave?
Well, since we're at crest now, technically it starts now, but it's going to take a long time. Let me show you the setup from the other night. This was Sunday night through Monday, about a 36-hour period, 3 to 5 inches widespread in the Tittabawassee River Valley, flowed into the Edenville Dam area, breached Sanford, and then went downstream. So simply too much water too fast. Here's some of the late afternoon information again, just around that 35 feet. This is a much improved forecast, cresting now. But you notice that second arrow to the right, it takes until Sunday afternoon late to get back down below flood stage. These are Midland numbers we're looking at there.